Yo, what up, everybody? It's good Sunday. It's about 2:45 in the morning. I'm up in the wee hours, and I thought I'd share some of my thoughts. You know, always bet on yourself. That's one thing I continue to learn and throughout my journey is that you know just stay consistent in gambling on yourself, betting on yourself, having supreme confidence in what you're doing, maintaining that laser focus on what your goals are, what you're looking to accomplish. Yeah, man, you gotta really have tunnel vision out here. A lot of people just they underestimate their true potential, their true power. You know, that's part of showing the Most High that you are appreciative of this life is just having the faith to pour into yourself and believe in yourself. But it's a lot of distractions out here, man. A lot of distractions. It's a whole lot that can knock you off your square, have you chasing your tail, running on the treadmill, running in a rat race, all that. So, you know, you got to really develop some resolve within yourself and some real grit and determination. Some of that, it comes about spiritually. Some people just naturally are wired that way. Some people just have a predisposition to be a go-getter. I don't know if it's genetic or it's programming. I think it's a lot. I think it is a lot of programming, but it takes a certain type of a person to go against the grain and say, nah, I see what they're doing, but I'm gonna do things my way. If I see everybody going right, I gotta go left. I'm a lefty. I'm southpaw anyway, so I got to go left. I got to see what's going on the left side if everybody going right. And I think we as people in this society, we just programmed to follow, do what's comfortable. But when you get in the habit of doing what's uncomfortable, then, everything is pretty much easy for you. You find yourself in a flow state because it's like, I'm testing myself on a daily. I'm constantly putting myself through challenges, challenging situations. And then it becomes like a game. You kind of playing a war within your mind, like a game with yourself because you need that challenge. You look forward to that challenge of not doing what's comfortable. A lot of times we just get in the habit of doing what's comfortable because we creatures of habit. That's just human nature. But in order for you to grow and in order for you to expand, you got to be tested. You can break it down to the most simple thing, working out a muscle. If a muscle is not constantly being used and worked and pushed, it's not going to grow. And that's the same thing with your mind. That's the same thing with your spirit. It can really pertain to a lot of aspects of life. You can look at it as far as like, working out. You can compare that similarity to working out. You can take that lesson and apply it to a lot of different scenarios in your life. if it ain't tested, how you know it ain't gonna fold? You're not gonna go hop under the bar with, 300-400 pounds, and you haven't even attempted to lift 135. It's really that simple. So, you know, personally, I like to put myself in a space where, you know, I'm just gonna test myself. I'm gonna challenge myself. Because when you get bored, they say an idle mind is the devil's playground, which it is, because if you're not directing your energy and directing your mind, then somebody's gonna direct it for you. And you know, God gave us a mind, so I feel like you're really doing yourself a disservice by not consciously programming your own mind. You got like a supercomputer, so to speak, and you can kind of program it to do whatever you want it to do. But that comes with knowledge of self. Obviously, there's a lot of distractions out here to keep us from, recognizing who we truly are and what we're truly capable of. So I challenge anybody to get on the journey of studying yourself and mastering yourself. Becoming the best person that you can be. Just forget all the comparisons. I know it can be tough, but once you get to this level, then you start to recognize things about yourself and certain gifts that you may have, and it's hard to recognize that when you're looking at everybody else's gifts or what everybody else may be privy to. The gifts that the Creator gave them, they might be using theirs, but if you're just watching them and you're not focused on your own gifts and what you have to offer and what you can accomplish, how you gonna know what you actually can do? You putting all your energy into what they're doing, which it's fine to it's okay to use them for inspiration, so to speak. I feel like that's the reason why other people's gifts should be put to the forefront, is to inspire you and challenge you to figure out your purpose and to figure out your gifts so that you can use those in order to, not only better your life, but also, better your community, better society. You know what I'm saying? That's what a purpose is. Your purpose is not to be out here following trends, being jealous of anybody and things like that. Nah, you just use it all as pure motivation. We already got enough evil and jealous type spirits running rampant out here. So, if you're feeling that type of way, the best thing I can tell you is to look within. Look within and figure it out for yourself. Figure out something about yourself that's pure and golden. And sometimes you just gotta take a step back and just have time to yourself, Meditation, working out, grounding yourself, getting out in nature. These are things that I can say from experience have helped me along my journey, and, we all are in different areas of our journey. Everybody is on a different level of their journey. But the thing is, when you provide people with info about your journey, you know what I'm saying, you explaining your journey, it can help somebody else no matter where they at. They might be further along in their journey, or they might be, in the early stages of their journey. The thing about the journey is it never ends. The journey never ends. So, your soul is basically, it's infinite. Yeah, we do have this short lifespan, which is the blink of an eye in terms of the universe. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blink of an eye, a quick snapshot. The time that we have in this physical existence. But, energy is neither created or destroyed. Yeah, energy is neither created or destroyed. So you just have to look at it like every day I wanna, I wanna, I wanna better myself. I wanna connect spiritually and get closer to the Creator. You know, and when you look at it from those terms, because you got an eternal spirit, you know, you start passing tests. You start realizing that all the challenges that are coming to you, it's a test to see how strong you are. You pass that challenge, you move on to the next challenge. And as you start defeating these challenges, you start developing a grit about yourself, and these challenges become easier, you know, to the point where you get to the point where you're laughing because you already know what it is when you see it. Once you develop a different perspective about these challenges, because one thing's for sure, we only guaranteed a few things out here, and that's challenges and death. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean death in the spiritual sense, but yeah, you can die spiritually and be reawakened. But I mean death in the physical sense. Yeah, you are promised that, and you also promised challenges. But the thing is, if you change your perspective about those challenges, then you can, you know what I'm saying? You really can manifest your own destiny. It's just all about perspective. If you look at everything from a negative point of view, yeah, situations may be negative, but it's also a positive within that negative. And once you train your mind to, you know, operate in those regards, as far as being the ultimate alchemist, basically turning negatives into positives, you know, and always looking at what's beneficial in the situation, because no situation is all negative or all positive. It's two sides to a coin. It's always duality. So just thought I'd leave y'all with these words of the night. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate the potential of your mind. Don't underestimate the potential of your spirit. And I just want to motivate y'all to go within. Go within, and I guarantee you'll start seeing some results. Whether it be grounding, meditating, getting out in nature, getting some sun, drink some water, all that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents for the night. I'm checking out. Peace.